Good morning, everybody out there. Let's go live. David Anarchy right here on 93.5. That rhymes. So it's just the right time because we got Adam Handler cruising, of course, with a case handler. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Want to say a pleasant good morning, reaching out to each and every one right here on, of course, 93.5. Let me get some light up in here. Cool being a black guy, you know? I don't know this morning.
Let there be light, brother.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on because I think I'm the brightest guy on the panel this morning. What's up with the darkness and everything?
Hold on, let's see. I got this. Let's see what I got here for you. There we go.
There you go.
Whiter than ever.
Yeah, Adam looks good. Nelson, I don't know. All right, you got the light behind you. The light should always be in front of you. Same thing, Conrad. The light should always be in front of you.
It's called production, guys. It's called show business.
You know? But anyway, here we are once again, ladies and gentlemen. It's a Friday, December the 4th. It is a beautiful day on the outside, and we're doing what's called Cruising with a Case Handler, a show on personal injury and immigration. And it's brought to you by the law firm PPID, Pollack, Isaac, and Seco. And of course, they profess in the capacity of so many areas, but we focus on the personal injury and the immigration side. Don't forget, of course, the criminal defense, the family law, the real estate law, the business law side. You know, you got to make sure you lock it in right here on 93.5 WVIP FM. And of course, my co-pilot or my pilot himself, Adam Handler, is on the show. He's the man who have settled over, man, I'm lost with the numbers. I know
we're close to 130 million at this point.
Yeah, I'm lost. I mean, this guy, you know, he's a beast.
The hot stepper, baby.
Yeah, he's a beast. He's the hot stepper when it comes to settling accident cases. So that's the reason why we say to everybody, reach out to him at 844-774-3529. Adam, what's happening, man? Talk to me.
Listen, all good. This is our third show in 24 hours. Can you believe it, Conrad? It's like a marathon. We're going nuts here. But the good news is that we're here for you, giving information for absolutely free, whether it's on social media, posting your questions and having the Maverick or the Maestro answer them. We're also, of course, still doing those free phone consultations. Not sure how much longer we'll be doing them.
For now.
I mean, we'll see. You know, if the people respond, you know, we could continue. But otherwise, you know, 2020 is over, and we may not be as charitable as we've been for the past 9 months. We've been answering questions for
Conrad would say 2020 is over. Trump is over. A lot of other things are over.
Right. Trump is over. 2020 is over. Pay me. Right. I mean, listen, we're attorneys. We got a business to run. We're happy to do it. We're happy to give you those free phone consultations. I sincerely suggest that you take advantage right now of those free phone consultations. And what you have to do is you just call our number, you know, let it ring, and we'll pick up and we'll schedule those phone consultations. If you have an immigration question, please, you've got nothing to lose, everything to gain by getting those questions answered for free by attorneys. You know, we say it every morning, even in the evenings when we did a 6 p.m. show last night. We said it too. We got a legal question. You got a legal question. We got the legal answer. You got a legal problem. What do we got, Squeeze?
Solution.
We got the legal solution. That's right. All you got to do is call us up, 844-774-3529, 844-774-3529, or easy to remember, 844 PPID law. PPID that's our firm's initials. Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico, right? So it's 844 PPID law. I'm down with PPID. I'm a partner, right? I run the personal injury practice. Nelson is down with PPID. He's a partner of the immigration department. Conrad, wherever he is right now, the Maestro, we certainly know he's down with PPID because his last name is used twice in the firm. He's 2 P's of the PPID. Squeeze, I guess the only person left to ask is you. Are you down with PPID?
Come on, man. What do you have?
Yeah, come on, man.
You know me. I'm down with PPID.
That's
you know?
Right.
just like everybody listening right now. Listen, everybody listening right now, prove to me, myself that is, Adam Handler, Conrad Pollack, and Nelson Madrid, that you're down with PPID, a firm that would help you with immigration and personal injury and more by calling one number. If you call this number now, I know you're down with PPID, the law firm that is all for you. The number is 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. You dial that, let it ring 10, 15 seconds. We know you're down with PPID. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here today. Adam, I need for you to jump it off, man. We want for you to actually start off by talking about some true success stories, okay, right here on the show, as to whom you have helped in the past. All right. Nelson, you good? I see you got better lighting now.
Yeah, I do. The coffee hasn't kicked in yet.
We're going to get him one of those green screens so like he can appear. Well, actually, you can do that with Zoom anyway, but we're going to get him like one of those green screens that he can appear wherever he wants. What's your happy place, Nelson? If you can go away on vacation right now, right? If somebody says to you,
the beach on the grill, or in the grill, I should say.
Yeah.
The grill has got
Did you say the beach?
Amazing. No, the beach.
Oh, the beach. Okay.
The beach.
I'm going back to my college days, man.
And Conrad, if you were to be able to get away today, not having to worry about, this stupid virus and everything, where would you land yourself right now?
Tough question.
Boy.
You never get an easy answer from me. Depends on what I'm in the mood to do. I'm not into just laying on the beach much anymore like I used to when I was younger. I like to do things.
He's like a James Bond type of guy. Generally, Conrad goes skiing.
Probably what I'd like to do. I wouldn't mind going to a warm climate beach and doing some kite surfing.
Yeah, this is what happens when all of you guys are married and have wives.
Right.
Yes.
I'm the odd one. I'm working. I'm working and getting into the club.
Yeah, exactly. You'd be slipping the guy a couple $100 to let you in somewhere like Monaco or something, right?
Yes.
Thing in Aruba is what I would like to be doing. It's a nice beach down the end of the beach in Aruba, and there's a kite surfing. There are like 2 or 3 guys that take people out kite surfing. That's what I'd like to be doing right now.
Yeah, it is. It is nice, and it's also very nice being able to, and this is something that's not lost on me, being able to travel freely. When you're an American citizen and you've got status here in the United States, you do what you want. The world is yours. Am I right, Squeeze?
Yeah, sound like Scarface, man.
The world is your right. The world is yours, which is something that a lot of people, when they, get status here in the United States, say to me, I cannot wait to travel. I can't wait to see my family. Families have been separated for years and years and years and years. And once, we do our magic and get you status here in the United States, you can travel freely. It's an amazing, amazing thing. You don't think twice about it. You want to go, as American citizens, we want to go to Aruba, we go to Aruba. We want to go to Jamaica, we go to Jamaica. We want to go to South America, we go to South America. Come and go.
Not anymore.
With respect, because of travel?
He's a fair
Who wants us? Because of this administration and their policies and how they've let this pandemic get out of control. Look, everything always comes back to Trump. Don't you know that?
Are there countries that won't let Americans travel to them?
You got to get a visa for a lot of them. Yeah.
Really? I didn't know that. Most. All right. Well, that's coronavirus related. I'm talking, as far as like normal times go. That's just part of the thing. What we do, we literally change lives here at the firm. I mean, we do. Let's very briefly talk about personal injury. Then let's kick it to the rest of the immigration. A lot of people out there really, before the weekend gets started, want to know where they stand with immigration and how we can help. And I want to get to that. But ladies and gentlemen, again, my name is Adam Handler. I am your case handler. They call me the beast. They call me the shark. They call me the hot stepper. And that's because I do what I do, and I do it very, 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 very well. My job as a personal injury attorney is to get you the maximum compensation if, God forbid, you and your family are involved in an accident. Compensation for your medical bills, compensation for your time out of work, compensation for your pain and suffering. We got to hit him hard. We got to hit him hard the first time because there are no redos in personal injury cases. One chance, one choice. I'm your case handler. And when I say one chance, it's one chance to get it right. When I say one choice, it's one choice of attorney. And I am your case handler. Often implicated, never duplicated. Let's just go to some true life success stories real quick. Squeeze, if dealer's choice. It's you are the host of this show. Pick something that stands out to you. I'm gonna scroll, ladies and gentlemen, on 93.5 FM. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you can safely do so now or later, check out the Case Handler on Facebook. Check out the Case Handler on Instagram, and you'll see all these amazing stories, all these amazing photos, all these smiling faces of people that have come before you, never expecting to get into an accident, disaster striking, them calling our firm, and we knocking it out of the park for them. Tax-free compensation, life-changing money for life-changing injuries. Squeeze, pick one, please. My computer's getting tired of scrolling.
Back up and go for the one that's $83,500. I don't know why I love that number for today. $83,500 in settlement. That's
all right. Yep.
Yeah, that's the one I want you to go to.
Absolutely. Okay. First of all, Squeeze, if you can describe for your listeners out here, what are you seeing?
Mash up car. The whole of the side of the car mash up. The whole of the car mash up. It mash up. When I say the whole, it looked like an SUV and the whole thing mash up. In other words, in English, the side of the car is completely destroyed. It looked like someone ran in the side of it, rammed the passenger side, rammed the driver's side. I mean, it's unbelievable, destroyed.
Yep. And this is Bill from the Bronx, came to us with an accident. Of course, never expecting that his car would be completely T-boned, his wheels knocked off. It's actually a Honda Odyssey bashed in. Can you read that quote for me, Squeeze?
Yeah, let's read that right there. The case handler team is very easy to work with. They did a good job, and I already recommended two of my friends to them. And this is unbelievable. And this happens to be Bill from the Bronx. $83,500 in settlement.
Yep, $83,000, and in addition to that, his lost wages and his medical bills paid. I mean, look at these photographs. The airbags went off. I mean, can you imagine how scary that must have been, driving down the street and all of a sudden, boom, another car or disregards the traffic control and smashes right into you. Bill never in a million years expected that would happen to him that day. But you know what? Disaster strikes when you least expect it. Bad things happen to good people. But how you fight back, how you prevent yourself from being a victim twice is calling our firm and saying, hey, I want the case handler on my side. The insurance company is going to lawyer up within minutes of that accident happening, right? As soon as that person calls the insurance company to report the accident, boom, an attorney is assigned to the case. You, on the other hand, have to call the personal injury lawyer and hire us. Listen, there's lawyers that will roll up to you at the scene of the accident or lawyers that will roll up to you in the emergency room. We won't do that. But after you get into that accident, after you've composed yourself, gathered yourself to the extent possible, please, please, please give us a call. We'll let you know how we can help you. And this is, of course, regardless of your immigration status. My name is Adam Handler. I'm the partner of the personal injury partner at Pollack, Isaac DeSico. I've been doing this for 17 years. I've obtained nearly $130 million for my client. It's not by accident. It's because I love what I do. I'm passionate about what I do, and I'm really, really, really good at what I do. All right. 844-774-3529 is our number. 844 PPID Law is our number. Check us out on Facebook. Check us out on Instagram. Check out the case handler. One chance, one choice. You better get it right the first time. Otherwise, you're going to suffer the consequences of, in fact, being that victim a second time over, Squeeze.
Adam, can I ask you a question?
Of course, sir.
What made you decide to get into personal injury law?
Very good question. So I am a third generation attorney. My grandfather did this. My father did it, still does. And it was just what I knew. You know, it's akin to farmers, right? You know, you grow up on a farm, generations of farmers, you're a farmer, you know, whether you like it or not. I actually love it. But personal injury was always exciting to me because I first of all enjoyed I find litigation and trial work very, very interesting. And I try cases. That's right. I get up in front of a jury and do what I got to do to fight for my clients. But the injury aspect also, I think, taps into the part of my personality that's happens to be, I think, very compassionate. You know, when somebody's involved in an accident, you know, it's a very dramatic, traumatic experience, and I feel that my compassion, my ability to relate to people and make them feel comfortable very well suits this area of law. You know, contract law, boring to me. Corporate law, boring to me. I don't care about corporations. I care about people. And I think in the personal injury setting, you're really fighting for people, and that's just like immigration. You know, we're fighting for people, and you know what? That's why, Nelson, you and I get along so well, personally and professionally. We are so passionate about helping individuals. Am I right? Am I wrong?
Absolutely. So you've obviously been around this before even graduating law school.
I remember going to my father's office.
To all of this.
I got to pull I have to find some pictures, but I remember going to my dad's office back in the day and, you know, pretending to work on his cases, you know, pulling the files. He took two of my this is great. I remember one day he took a few of my Matchbox cars. Remember those little Matchbox cars, the little cars, right? He took them. Mm-hmm. And I never understood why he took them. He took them to work with him. And then a couple months later, I go to his office and the Matchbox cars are sitting on his desk. And I thought that's because he wanted toys for me when I came to his office. No. He would use those Matchbox cars so his clients could show him how the accident happened, right? There was no cell phones back then. There was no digital cameras. There was no disposable cameras. The only way for him to figure out how the accident happened was to have his clients show him on his desk using those Matchbox cars. I've never even told that story, but that's you know, great. That's just
now I can understand your trauma, man. Your father stole your Matchbox cars.
Yeah. Well, as I would say to my kids, no, these are my Matchbox cars. I just let you use them. I paid for them. They're mine.
That's great.
All right. But ladies and gentlemen, you can see where this is all coming from, and it's really very touching to actually be working with attorneys who they actually genuinely want to help people, not just from the monetary side of it, but they really want to help people to get to where they need to be. And that's the reason why we're very proud of what it is that we do here on the Link Up Community Forum with the law firm PPID, Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico, with the case handlers, with the Conrad Pollacks, with the Nelson Madrix. So, ladies and gentlemen, make sure if and when you need an attorney, you call 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. But Adam, you did not share a true life success story with us.
We're talking about, didn't we talk about the 83,500?
No, I want another one, man. That's what I'm trying to say.
All right, real quick, and then we got to get to immigration. Otherwise, Conrad's going to start making fun of me again. All right. All right, real quick. Let's real quick.
500 is the one that I selected.
Which one?
I said 83.5 is the one that I selected. All right.
Let's do. How about this one? 622,500. This is one that Goodstein settled a couple months ago. Look at that car. Another car completely smashed in. Ladies and gentlemen, the 93.5 FM. Check out the case handler on Instagram and Facebook. You will see these ridiculous photos. Cars all mashed up, bashed up, crushed up, right? And you also see smiling faces of people getting that big settlement check. $622,500. Read that quote for me, please.
Unbelievable. All right, attorneys, Matt Goodstein, okay, was great to work with and really did come through for me. God bless the case handler team for everything. All right. And this is Winston from White Plains. Very, 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 very powerful settlement, $622,500. That's
It's big money, man. Big money. We're crushing it. Our clients come to us, they need help, we give help, and we deliver.
bottom line here. And I did those 2 testimonies with Adam just to make a point. It's not like he's just got one testimony hiding in his back pocket. He's got hundreds of testimonies.
Hundreds and hundreds.
So make sure you reach out to him. The number is 844-774-3529. That's the personal injury department. Now let's test the immigration department, the Conrad Pollacks, the Nelson Matrix. All right. So let's jump right into it right now. All right. We got questions on the immigration side. All right. And here's the first question. How long does it take to receive a welcome letter after getting approved for the I-130 category?
So the I-130 category is an alien relative petition. I'm not sure you necessarily get a welcome letter after a petition is approved. Typically the welcome letter, right? Typically the welcome letter comes after your application for adjustment of status is approved, right? So application for adjustment of status is what actually confers legal status upon the applicant. Now you can go to an interview and the officer can say, I plan to approve, your application for adjustment of status. It doesn't mean it's going to be approved right away. It doesn't mean it's going to be approved a month from now. It doesn't mean it's going to be approved 2 months from now. As I've said before, anytime you deal with immigration, it's a roll of the dice. Now, if more than 120 days pass from the date of that interview, and you have not received an approval, only then can you make an inquiry and inquire about the status of the case. But an I-130 approval, you're not going to get a welcome letter. That just means that you have a relative or family member who filed a petition on your behalf.
Okay, gotcha. And once again, folks, I want everybody to understand that they need to listen. We're asking all these questions. And we joke about it and we talk about it, but on a serious note, please call the law firm. Call them at 844-774-3529. Talk with them and hire them. That's what I am saying. Hire them. Stop believing everything is free. Hire them and let them do the work. Take the complexity out of it. All right. Here's another question. Can I apply for a change of status to the F1 for spring semester while the full course will be online? Will the USCIS accept while it is online, not in person?
The rules did change. The Immigration Service tried to eliminate all online coursework and thereby force students and F1 visas for a student and thereby force students to leave the country. That met, understandably, substantial opposition several months ago. This happened over the summer. So online coursework is okay for a student visa. In terms of the timing, I don't really know what your timing is, but it takes a long time. Applying for a student visa, I'm assuming you're here on a visitor visa at the moment. Applying for a student visa to change from a tourist is not as simple as it seems. I strongly suggest you give us a call to discuss that.
I always say go with PPID because I'm down with them. You need to be down with PPID. Once again, the number is 844-774-3529. Let's see if we can squeeze it in before the top of the hour. What document? Dog is that?
How was that?
Squeeze, hold on one second. I have a follow-up question.
My killer watchdog.
I have a follow-up question. Conrad, typically, how much in advance should someone start the process to change status? I mean, can I change status in 2 weeks, in a week? How long before my visa expires should I look into changing status?
Well, let's talk about somebody who's entering as a tourist, right? Because there's all kinds of status. But
right.
Assuming you're referring to somebody who enters with a B2 tourist visa. Typically, when you enter with a tourist visa, you're given 6 months to stay here. If you want to change status to a student, like this last person had inquired, typically you want to wait at least a couple of months, 2-3 months before you even begin the process of changing status. Why? Because the easiest way to get here typically, and historically pre-2016 was come as a tourist. But in order to get a tourist visa, you have to demonstrate that you have an intent to return to your country. Every person coming to the United States is considered an intending immigrant, that they're coming here to stay permanently. You have to demonstrate to the contrary. If you come here, as a visitor, and a week later apply for a student visa, or apply for your green card, or anything like that, it's going to be presumed by the Immigration Service that you lied when you applied for that tourist visa, or when you entered with that tourist visa, and you're going to have misrepresentation issues. So you definitely, if you come here, you need to make up your mind. You need to decide to change that status no less than 2 months, preferably closer to 3 months. I say 2-3 months, and then you can take proactive steps to change your status. Not before, never before 60 days after entry.
All right, guys, listen, we're going to the top of the hour. I want to say, and that was actually the question that we had with him the second. The number to call for the law firm, Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico, happens to be 844-774-3529. That's 844 PPID law. Personal injury, immigration law, call them down. Get a free phone consultation. So much.
It's 10 o'clock.
All right.
Just missed it.
Please be right there. All right. But I want to say thanks to each and every one for joining us right here on Facebook. Also, of course, you know, on 93.5 WVIP FM. I am David Squeezaniki. The attorneys are here.
I got to jump on a call, guys. So I'm going to jump off. Thank you. Have a wonderful weekend. You know, just everybody out there, we're a full service law firm. Check out what we're about to say on immigration. It's extremely important. That's all I can say. So thanks, guys.
All right, not a problem. We're pretty much. He's out of here. You know, he's gone. He's good. But I don't know if there's any updates that you gentlemen want to share. That was the last of the question before we go. But I really want to wish you guys a wonderful and a happy weekend. We'll continue, of course, with some retrospect of the shows that we have here. Nelson, Conrad?
No, I think we've pretty much shared what we need to at the moment, or what's pertinent at this time. I don't know much has happened from 6 p.m. last night until 10 o'clock this morning. But, you know, I want to thank everybody for listening. Thank everyone for tuning in. And hopefully, God willing, I see everyone next week.
You know, it's funny, you know, you say you don't think anything's happened between 6 p.m. last night and this morning. That's because Trump is on his way out. 6 months ago, it was like every night or every day there was a change, always for the worst, of course. And I'm not exaggerating. Think back over these last several months that we've been doing this. It's like it's been almost a daily occurrence. The Trump administration has made almost 1,000 regulatory changes to the immigration system. As I've said many times before, as incompetent as this administration has been in almost every single way, the one area where they've been most competent is unfortunately in the immigration arena. So when we say how immigration is a minefield, that the government is not your friend, and this has been the case for years. The government immigration has never been your friend, but these days, you multiply it tenfold, right? How much the service is not out there to help you, how much the government is not out there to help you. And things have changed dramatically, unfortunately, over the last 4 years. And hopefully, going forward with the new administration, and things are going to change in the other direction, and there's going to be a lot more beneficial, positive changes to the system to benefit immigrants. And as we talked about last night, the overall tone is changing from where it's been keep out, you know, you're an immigrant, stay out of the country, we're full, as our president once said. That's going to change to a much more welcoming attitude, like, hey, come on, give us what you got, come and help and improve our society. We appreciate it and we want you to come here. Welcome change.
Definitely. Well, Conrad Pollack, thank you so much for being the managing partner of the firm. Nelson Madre, thank you so much for being a partner of the firm. Also, you guys have always been there for the people asking their questions. I want to remind everybody, it's not just about asking and getting a free consultation. It's more about hiring. and letting the attorneys do what they do best. Call them at 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. Thank you, gentlemen, for being here today. Prayers also that guarantee a similar outcome. But I do appreciate you, and the listeners out there do appreciate you. Looking forward to speaking with you again soon.
One thing, Squeeze, before you go, you know, our firm, I mean, obviously people have access to our website by listening to the show and going to our Facebook pages. You know, we as a firm do pretty much weekly newsletters, which update on changes. And I'm wondering if there's a way that we could get out there that, you know, so people could have access to our newsletters. You know, we send basically email newsletters. In fact, we have one going out today, which provides updates with regard to immigration law. I'm wondering if there's any way we can get that out to people, because I'm sure there are a lot of people that are listening would be interested in getting it.
I believe that what we need to do is actually set up something on PPID's website and also our website where people can opt in for us to text them. Okay, so giving the firm permission and giving us permission to actually text them on these updates. All right, and as long as people give us permission to actually update them on this, we can send this out. So
what if somebody that sends a question right now, you know, wants to send, they could send us their email address, and we could just add their email address to our master list.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So everyone out there that has a question right now, if you hit us up and give us permission, we can get that out to you right now. We can get your question answered by one of the attorneys, and I think that's a great idea. I see the balls have been turning in your head there, Conrad. You know,
yes,
on the wheels, for lack of a better word.
At that time of the year, you know, 2021 is dawning. A new age is upon us, and and I'm very optimistic for the future. I think by next summer, maybe I'm being overly optimistic, but I think by next summer there'll be some significant semblance of normalcy returning to our world, in particular in New York. And the Biden administration again has made it clear that they're going to change things. That immigration is going to become again, the U.S. is going to become much more welcoming to the immigrants around the world. So, yeah, I have a very hopeful attitude towards things going forward. So, yeah, I'm thinking the wheels are churning. I know that's dangerous time.
There you go. Thank you all, gentlemen, for being here. This is called Cruising with a Case Handler, show on personal injury and immigration, brought to you by the law firm Pollack, and DeSico, PPID. Call them at 844-774-3529. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you tune in every single day. There's not one day that they're not on 93.5 FM. Make sure you tune in. And listen, I don't care what else you have heard on the station. I can only endorse PPID, and I'm dead ass serious about that. So go with that. Once again, 844-774-3529. Take care. Have yourself an amazing weekend.